Yo, what's good everyone? After testing the new Shoggoth for a few days, I think I finally understand where this robot fits in the meta. And honestly, this thing is either insanely strong or completely useless depending on how you play it. So today, we're breaking down the abilities, best builds, strengths, weaknesses, counters, and whether Shoggoth is actually worth upgrading. First, let's talk about the ability. Shoggoth's entire playstyle is built around cover. When you activate the ability, the weapon platform rises high into the air, which lets you shoot over buildings and walls while your main body stays protected. This is one of the safest damage mechanics we've seen in a while. The built-in weapon also applies track, which helps pressure enemies and makes it easier to finish kills. But after firing, the platform retracts and the ability goes on cooldown, so timing matters a lot. If you waste the ability in the open, you're probably dead. Now, for strengths. The biggest strength is obviously safe damage. On maps with lots of cover, this thing is super annoying to fight because enemies can barely hit you while you're shooting them. It's also really good for holding angles and controlling lanes. And with the new weapons, the long-range damage gets pretty crazy. Another huge advantage is survivability while peeking. A lot of robots need to expose themselves to deal damage, but Shoggoth doesn't. But there are weaknesses too. The biggest weakness is close-range fights. If fast robots push your position, Shoggoth struggles hard. The lowered movement speed during the ability also makes repositioning harder. And if enemies flank you, the whole setup kinda falls apart. So positioning is everything with this robot. Now let's talk builds. For the strongest setup, I think the new weapon set is probably the best option right now because it's designed specifically for the robot. The range synergy feels really strong. But if you don't have those weapons, you can still run solid mid-range setups and make this robot work. For free-to-play players, I'd focus more on survivability and positioning instead of trying to max damage. So is Shoggoth meta? I think on certain maps it absolutely can be, especially in matches where teams play slower and use cover properly. But it's definitely not a brainless rush robot. You actually need positioning and awareness to get value from it. Overall though, this is probably one of the most unique robots we've had in a while, and honestly, it's pretty fun. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what robot or weapon you want me to test next.